Hello, hello, kiddos. Welcome back. This week we're looking at verbs again with the progressive tense. Last week we looked at helping verbs and main verbs, but this one is going to really use that knowledge from last week to show those different tenses within the progressives. So we have three total tenses in our progressive tense. We have the past progressive, the present progressive, and the future progressive. All right, let's see what it looks like. So the progressive tense is showing that an action is continuing, such as I am cuddling up in my new blanket, or Dusty is sitting on my lap, or George and Bones are napping beside me. All three of these, please notice that they end in ing on the main verb. The way that they're different, though, is with that helping verb. That helping verb is actually going to show us what tense it is. In this case, all three of these would be present tense because am, is, and are present tense helping verbs. So to continue with that, on our present progressive tense, these are actions that are happening at the present time, and they use the am, is, are helping verb with an ing verb. So look down at our chart down here. All of the main verbs end in ing. They're swimming. The way that they're different is with the helping verb. So like I am swimming, you are swimming, they are swimming, and all of those kind of things. He, she, or it is swimming. Now, when we go into the past progressive, again, you're going to see that all of the main verbs end in ing. The thing that changes is that helping verb. So to make it past tense, now we're going to use a past tense helping verb, such as was or were. I was painting, you were painting, he, she was painting. And these all show that something happened or was continuing to happen at an earlier time. When we look at the last progressive tense, the future progressive, these are things like future plans that are going to continue for some time later on. And it always uses will be. Just like in the present tense, it always uses will be. The way it changes is that it's an ing main verb that goes with it. So I will be planting, you will be planting, he, she will be planting. They're all the same. Okay, so let's see if we can now tell the difference in these sentences. Arachna was weaving a tapestry. Okay, so I can't look at my main verb to help me out. They're always going to end in ing on a progressive tense. So I'm going to have to look at my helping verb. In this case, was. Was is past tense. So when I put a past tense helping verb with a progressive, that makes a past progressive. All of her friends are praising her skill. Okay, I'm going to look at are. Are is a present tense, so present tense plus progressive, present progressive. Suddenly, Athena is noticing too. Okay, is, that's a present tense. Noticing, that's a progressive, so we have a present progressive. Arachna was bragging that she was better than the gods. Uh-oh, well that can't be good. But our verb tense is good because we have was and bragging. Was is past tense, bragging is progressive, so that's past progressive. Last but not least, if she doesn't stop soon, then Athena will be turning her into a spider. Ah, poor Arachna. That's probably how we get arachnophobia. Anyway, you'll see right here we have will be. Will be, oh, that makes it easy. That's future no matter what. So future plus progressive equals future progressive. So hopefully you're starting to see how to tell the difference in tense between these. Just look at those helping verbs. Now this next challenge is a little bit different. We're going to take verbs in their normal tenses and we're going to change them into the progressive tense. So here we have my nephew yelled to his friends. I'm going to first of all change yelled into a progressive. I'm going to make it yelling, and then I have to pick one of my helping verbs to go with it. So my nephew, well, if we have an ed, that means past tense, so I'm going to use one of these two, was or were. My nephew was yelling to his friends. Okay, in this one, my husband sings to our cats. The first thing I'm going to do is take sings and change it into a progressive. I'm going to make it singing, and then I need to pick a helping verb to go with it. Because this says sings, that's a present tense, so I'm going to start with one of these three right here. Is, am, are. Well, the one that makes sense with my husband would be is. So my husband is singing to our cats. La 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 la. All right, this next one. I listen for the dryer buzzer. Okay, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to change listen into listening, and then I'm going to pick a helping verb. Listen is present tense, so I'm going to stick with one of my first three. And so the one that goes the best with I am. So I am listening for the dryer buzzer. I hope it goes off soon. My little cats dreamed of kitty treats. Oh, they are always doing that. Okay, changing it to progressive, I'm going to take dream to make it dreaming. And then because I see this ed, that means I'm going to stick with one of my past tense ones. So my little cats, there's more than one, so they were dreaming. All right. Little Dusty's tummy rumbles. Oh, she definitely wants those kitty treats. Okay, so rumbles becomes rumbling. And then Dusty's tummy, well, if I have rumbles, I'm going to stick with one of these three. And in this case, I'm going to choose is rumbling. All right, we wanted to go shopping for new collars. Oh, they need them. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change want into wanting. And then because I see this ed, that means I'm going to stick with one of my two past tense helping verbs. And the one that best goes with we were. So we were wanting to go shopping for new collars pretty soon. All right, so hopefully you're starting to see not only the different progressive tenses, which are the past progressive, the present progressive, and the future progressive tense, but also how to change a sentence that has a regular past tense into a past progressive, or a regular present tense into a present progressive. All right, guys, I hope you've learned a lot, and I hope you have a great week. Stay warm. Bye, guys.